Yeah, every woman out there wants a nice, wholesome dude that meets certain metrics. So we are going to stack us
Do they?
up.
Sorry.
Well, I guess, yeah, depending on the woman we're talking about. No, they don't. They say, and in theory, they want someone wholesome. Whether they actually move in a way in which and seek out wholesome individuals, that's another thing. But look, we're gonna go through this. There's gonna be zero cap, and I will call out cap if I so hear it, and respectively if I'm capping on anything, y'all can call me out. But I digress. So I mean, let's just go through it right in order. So first of all, oh, I thought about this. You can give us the first two automatically. We all get ones for the first two. Pray and read Bible.
Did you pray today?
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I'm getting zeros here
What?
For what?
for both.
You. Whoa, though. This is good. Well, in a shocking turn of events. When's the last time you read? When's the last time you read some scriptures?
I don't know. Hmm. That's a good question. I
Were
don't
we
know.
just talking about something last night?
Okay. Okay.
well, that's how you know we're being honest because if a guy says he doesn't even pray that often, whew, damn, that was supposed to be the easy two. Like maybe we're gonna have to add a free one just so we're all equal or equal as possible. Okay. Anyway, now we get into the ones that I'm not 100% sure on. Oh wait, no, I am 100% sure on one thing. I can't speak for myself and for Wes. Me and Wes have been in literal trenches, and homeless and or bugged out guys have come up to us, and I have seen Wes come out his own pocket. And one thing I was thinking about earlier, you remember that time when we were downtown? I don't know what we were doing. I just
Oh
remember
my
we
goodness.
ended up getting cookies or something like that, and we were like chilling and talking, and then this brother rolled up, and he was talking and asking us for money. So I think we might even give us some of our food. But then he mentioned something like I don't know what he mentioned specifically. I don't know if you remember, but he mentioned something to the effect of like we as a people we come from Israel, and that's how. And they were like,
Wait, what?
he's a brother.
Nah,
He's a
that's
Hebrew Israelite.
that's
He's
crazy.
just a bit down on his luck or whatever.
Wow,
I
that's
mean, sorry, it wasn't
of all the
hilarious, but
people.
yeah, it was wild.
So the moral of the story is give us both one for free homeless, and then what about you, Ace? Have you gave money to the homeless recently?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take a one here.
Give me that one too.
Nice. Okay. I like how they're all different colors. Okay, love day mama. This is another one I think it's safe
Yes.
to
If
give.
anyone has a damn objection to this, you know it's
Well, so what I was thinking about was like obviously this one's pretty guaranteed for most men. But I was also kind of thinking about like I'm trying to think about content wise. There's nothing really to talk about here. Again, give everyone a one. I was thinking about maybe a future topic or something. We kind of it would be interesting to keep up with the conversation of like mama's boys and what's the threshold for that because I think it's safe to say we all here would go to ends of the earth or as much as possible for our mothers. But what do you consider like doing too much or too less for your mom? I don't know. That's just a conversation I was thinking about for maybe one day. And it kind of reminds me of the fact that I've had even conversation with women about this. How women always speak about the way a guy treats his mom is reflective of how they'll treat their wife. And I'm interested in your thoughts on that. Maybe not right now, but I would argue that a guy could treat
But
his
you
mother
also
like
don't want a mom.
yeah, yeah, that's true. And I could also argue that a lot of guys will treat their moms like queens, but then treat a woman terribly. So I don't know if that's a good metric to look at if you're looking for the
Dang,
best
that's a
one.
great point. Jeez.
Hmm.
But for the next one, love God in them. Now, maybe my black card needs to be a bit revoked, but I don't inherently know what this means. But if I'm being relatively just looking at what it's saying, it just loves the Most High, and
God, them, Christ,
and it.
uh, Virgin
Oh,
Mary.
Nem.
Yes, oh
Okay,
God, yes.
my bad. And I was gonna give all of this to all of us, but I guess uh,
Yeah. I will say I'm slacking there.
fair enough. You're slacking on the wholesomeness. You're falling behind, Ace. Okay, don't drink. Okay, so for me, this is where I have to ask you guys. Do you think this is more of a what you do an application or what you speak to? Because I think this is going to be an interesting scenario in which I think there are some people on here that say they don't drink, and I guess they don't drink at all. But well, for me, I would say I would never say I don't drink. But
Right.
if I actually look at the times of my actual drinking ratio, I haven't drunk all 2023. Yeah, the last time I drank was alcohol was it's like December. So
Do
yeah.
I drink the most?
I mean,
So yeah.
it's, as long as you don't drink to get drunk or drink detrimentally, I think that's what it means. So
Nah,
you can-
I wouldn't say-
No. I think it means people who don't drink. Like
This,
they don't
no,
as
if we're
a
going-
principle.
This seems like
Yo, you're losing a point. Like I need to get ahead here.
Okay, so I would say I don't meet this.
One.
But
If okay, that's what I'm asking. If you say I get it, and I mean I literally don't, but I would.
Yeah.
I would never. I think I would feel as if I'm lying if I say I don't drink. Like I have a favorite drink.
Right, exactly.
I'm not opposed to it. It's not
Ghost.
It didn't say don't get drunk. It says don't drink.
Whatever.
Okay.
People who say the statement "I don't drink"
So
has
give me a 1 ace.
it has a connotation that the person doesn't drink at all, or virtually at all, for a reason.
Okay, so Wes, you do drink.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
so yeah, don't give me a 1. Wait, what?
Yeah, give me a 0.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, these should be zeros, right?
Yeah, of
What's
course.
supposed to
Give me a
Oh my
Hey,
bad. Yeah,
shit,
yes,
only
it's done.
one.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Or Ghost, I don't know what you
No.
want to say. Okay.
who drinks on here? No, Wes, you do. Yeah, so Wes should get a 1.
No, don't
what?
drink.
Don't drink.
It's a 0 if you don't.
You're more wholesome if you don't drink. So you get a point.
Okay, so if you drink alcohol, which you said you do, you get a 1.
You get a 0.
No.
Oh,
So how do we all get zeros?
I get a 1.
Oh.
Give me a 1.
Ace gets the 1.
I'm stupid.
I
Yeah,
get a
I'm
1.
stupid.
No,
Oh yeah,
you
Ghost
did
says
it
he
this
gets
time.
a 1.
What you mean?
This
I mean,
Wait. Hold
This
on.
don't seem fair. We can't.
Hold on.
When's the last time you
Hold
drank?
on. Hold up, Ghost. So you're saying that what is the chance that if offered a drink, or it's let's say it's the optimal situation for you in which
Why are you asking him a
you
vague
would
question?
drink?
When's the last time you drank?
No.
Is the question.
The last time I drank is at least a year ago. I've never once bought alcohol on my own to drink of my own accord.
No, that's cap. No. That sounds like cap. Didn't you say that one time you went to a restaurant, you got alcohol and like made you kind of.
What I meant was like at home. I'm at
Hmm.
home to drink and my.
Okay, I'm just saying. I think you got alcohol before.
Ghost, I think you're a 0.
So if I've ever drinking at all in my life, I'm a
No.
Ghost.
I would actually give you.
Ace will not have a drink because he does not drink. He doesn't like it, and he doesn't drink.
All right, like I've had.
That's not
one
the
drink
case.
in the past like 2 years, but give me a.
Okay. So now, no. Real quick. So going back to Wes's question, if you were at home, and it was alcohol, would you drink it?
No, I don't have any alcohol at my house.
What did I just say? If you were at home and there was alcohol, somebody brought you alcohol, would you drink it?
Like they just brought it to me as a gift.
Whatever you drank before, whatever you don't mind the taste of, whatever you like, however you want to classify it. Yes, then just there.
If someone brings me alcohol and they're not there with me, I'm not going to drink it.
Okay, they're there. They're drinking as well.
Socially.
If they're there, yes, I will drink it with them if they want me.
Okay, so
Okay, you get the 0.
This is some crazy criteria, bro. This is some unbelievable criteria.
Next.
If you thought
don't
about it in the
smoke.
same way as the next one, then I think you'd understand.
Yes, I think this is, unless I am not abreast to y'all. Also, I guess it's worth pointing out. I mean, it's not applicable to us in any way. Whenever I see smoke, I do ask the question about what do you mean, because
Wait,
I do
I'm
think there's a big difference.
guessing.
Yeah, they mean
I don't know what they mean, but
they mean tree, marijuana, THC. It's not applicable to us. We all get it. So we all. I don't know. I'm confusing
we all
myself by
get
this.
one.
Okay,
Or
we all
more
get
hope.
once. Okay.
Yeah, you
Now.
got one, right, Ghost?
Yes.
Yeah,
Not the same for drinking.
mentally stable. Now this is where we get to the more relative uncharted territory. I'm
Wait,
gonna.
Mm.
Okay, go ahead.
So you're
Oh,
not.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I not only in the past have been in mentally unstable times in my life. Obviously, no, nothing crazy as you guys would know, not the craziest that exists. But I would argue that mentally stable. I would tend to say I don't meet this criteria. I don't think so.
I don't know what this one
That's
means.
such a vague
gonna be
criteria. I don't
honest.
even know what that means.
I mean, you can. There is some interpretation here. You can be honest, or you can if you
I
want to
think we're
try
all
to.
ones.
Yes,
I wouldn't put them. I wouldn't put that.
Quest, you are mentally stable. You're a one. Come on now.
Not as mentally stable as I could be, or planned, or want to be.
Nobody is as
Literally
mentally
no one
stable
is.
as they
You're a
could
one.
be. Yeah, I think we.
I mean, I'm very much like all for like the majority rules for this. But again, if you were to ask me,
You're a one.
I think you guys are thinking of literally people that are bugged out. I think it's a spectrum.
If you're looking at the wholesome bingo and you see somebody's a 0 on mentally stable, there's a problem.
Okay. At the end of the day, it's about who scored the highest, which I'm in the lead. So I'm not really tweaking over mentally stable.
Whatever. I think I say ones across the board, but I'll speak for myself. Put me on one, please.
No.
I do tend to side more with Quest, to be honest. Like,
What? No, y'all are. Yeah, maybe y'all are bugging.
Y'all
are bugging.
Give them zero. Give them zero. They want to bug. Okay. This is unbelievable.
Hey, man.
No, we're trying to help y'all.
The man that can acknowledge his himself
Actually crazy.
is a man. Wait, y'all are ahead of me now?
Yep.
Nah. It's fine. We got a lot to go here. Okay. Family man. Now, obviously, I think when you think family man,
This is hard.
you tend to think of your own family, so that's kind of hard to think of. But I think in the context of we're family men to our parents, our siblings, people that are one another, I think it's safe to say we all get ones here.
It's a weird crunch.
I think you get a one, Quest.
Yes.
West.
Okay,
how
I
you
guess
feeling?
I guess we should go through this individually.
How you feeling, West?
I care a lot about my very small family that I'm starting.
The way I'm seeing, if you care about your family, if you do stuff for them to help them out, I think you should.
I think to make it easier.
Yeah, no, give me a one. Give me a one.
We should look at like actionable things. So
give me one.
In the recent times, have you supported your family in something?
Yes, that's a good way.
Yeah, give me a one. I'll take it.
I don't know. I don't feel like I get a point here.
Hey,
Give yourself a point.
What are you babbling about?
I've definitely
Are you out
done
of your
some
mind?
things.
Bro, give yourself a point.
I know for a fact you help out your sisters. What are you babbling about?
Are you? This is just unbelievable. Just a 1-1. This is crazy.
And again, it's for talking about family. We help out each other. So let's stop the cap.
True.
Anyway, never cheated. Is there anything to talk about here? Oh wait, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about because obviously we could give ourselves all one, and then it would be no fun. Now, okay, we're still gonna get ones. So if you want to spoil it, but I do want to take this time to ask you individually, and it sucks. It would be better if you guys wrote this down so you don't influence each other. Just real quick, what is your definition of cheating? Ace, go ahead.
Man. Oh, now I gotta go first. Yeah, I mean, you look at another woman, lust after her in your heart, You committed adultery with
I
her
don't know why I
already.
giggled. Sorry.
Okay, so you're taking the very literal scriptural interpretation, which is very interesting. How you gave yourself the 0 for the read the Bible, but we're gonna Euro step right past that. What's your definition of cheating? And it was also interesting how you only spoke from the. Oh, wait, actually no, that's scripture applicable to men and women. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Wes. What do you think? What's your definition of cheating?
It's any.
Should be really simple. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have this conversation with people with significant others in your life.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to formulate it so that I cover it right. Any physical or emotional abandonment, or not abandonment, but stepping out on your partner. So
What if a
toward another.
guy had a step? What if a guy didn't physically interact with the woman,
Mhm.
but he's mostly just connected enough, but he still was sending messages or doing some like very questionable or suspect activity?
Man, you answering the question for yourself.
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. The
Set it up
emotional,
for us.
no, but the
I'm
emotional portion of it is you're speaking to someone and giving them the same intimacy that you would with your spouse.
What if it's not the same intimacy?
What do you mean? Or I mean, you're passing the threshold. You're passing a line. You're crossing over a line
What's
not.
What's the line?
It's intimacy or frequency, availability. You're giving that person more or not more, but availability that you should only be giving to your.
I'm already starting to see some holes. I think if you go by that definition, a guy could do some shady nonsense and still not be cheating. But it's fine. Ghost, what's your definition of cheating?
Basically, what they said. If you thinking about it,
Thinking about what?
that's thinking about cheating. If you do it or not.
What's cheating? Did you just answer my definition with the word?
If you're thinking about the physical act, if you're thinking about being with another person.
Okay, so I can not think about. Okay, so if I don't ever intend to have sexual interaction with a woman, but I am still like paying her bills and I'm spending a lot of time with her after work, that's not cheating.
And you don't want to have physical interaction with this woman, but you're still doing
Nope.
that stuff.
Nope.
That's not how people work. But
I'm just asking you a question.
Well, you want to get with this woman, like even
Nope.
if it's not you want to be. Come on, Quest. Like this doesn't happen. It's not a thing.
So you're just saying because it's not likely, the guy that's in this unlikely scenario, he's not cheating. I just want you to be clear on
asked
that.
me for my definition. In my mind, that's not a thing that'll happen. So
Okay, so I know guys out there that under y'all definition would run wild. And let's not even talk about women, because women will. And let's not talk. And y'all definitions definitely don't apply for women, because if there are definitely women out there that will extract time, resources, and energy from men and not have any interest in having sexual interaction with them. But that's neither here nor there. The moral of the story is we all get once. Yes. Because it was have you never cheated. But interesting. Interesting. Anyway, next we have read manga. I get a 1. No fans or buts about it. Wes?
0.
Ace?
Is there a time thing on it?
yeah, that's.
I mean, let's we should
If
come
you
up with
would
the
tell
collective.
somebody, if somebody asked if you read manga,
Not a time thing on the
No.
Oh yeah, that's a 0 then. If that's the case.
Well, when's the last time you read?
Forever ago. It's probably like freaking Naruto, the original
Gee.
joint.
Damn. Okay. Ghost?
All right. Well, I've read manga more recently than I've drank, so I'm a 1.
I like that. Okay, watch anime. I get another 1.
I feel like
Why
you get a
is
1
this on
even
the
though you
whole-
probably haven't recently watched anime.
Yeah, I guess I can have conversation. I do
Yeah.
have conversation about anime with a coworker. So yeah, I guess 1.
Yeah, I'm taking a 1.
So this makes you more wholesome.
That's what I'm saying. Who made this?
Yeah, this
Listen.
Actually,
should be like
Don't-
the-
hold on. No, I'm gonna
Don't question it.
I'm gonna text y'all something. You can watch it later.
Ghost?
Ghost. Oh yeah, obviously I don't know.
Oh, I'm one.
Okay, this is actually one of the more questionable things of wholesomeness, but it's here, so I'm not questioning it. Eat steak. Yeah, I would say yes. Although, if it means anything, I've still
Yo.
never gone outside. What's the one right under well done?
Oh, medium well. I thought you were gonna say well.
Medium.
Yeah, I've never gone outside of that. So, if that means anything, what about US? I mean, this is all. What's the one for everyone? I'm assuming, but
Yeah,
I mean, you know me.
you be chefing it up. I ain't go 0-1, right?
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, play the game again. Another one where I don't understand what this is talking about. Part
This
part
gotta
of
be-
part of my
Wow.
blackness. But if I'm
No,
too if
right? Keep coming.
Oh, read comics. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Read comics. You know what's crazy? Y'all are saying all this depends on the time frame. Listen, I've read Watchmen. I've read all those DC Universe in Crisis things. While I haven't read a comic book in like the last couple months, give me that one. I'm taking that. I need it every day. Wes?
Give me a 0. I'll take a 0.
Definitely taking a 1 there.
I've
Although-
read Invincible more recently than I've drank. So give me a 1.
Yo, he's not gonna let that
I'm
go.
gonna keep using that.
As
also-
red comic. No, I'm just kidding.
Also, I just want to point out, if this wasn't the eyes of a woman, read comic and manga would. Ooh, maybe I'm being a bit
Yeah,
sexist.
like
I'm gonna be quiet, but I think those things would be loosely
Watch
related.
what I sent to y'all.
Anyway, play the game. Like I was saying before, I don't know what that means, part of my blackness, but if I'm to assume it's closely related to the next thing, I'm going to assume it to mean plays sports. And that's maybe not the right interpretation, but I'm rolling with it. And this is where it gets hella tricky because I'm always down. I've been begging y'all to play ball or tennis. And I sometimes do chop it up with my younger siblings, but I think you got to be damn near in an intramural league or actively, like not actively, but it's been way too long since I've played with like any type of sport with anybody, so that's a 0 for me.
Play the game.
I feel like it means video games, but I don't know.
I don't
Is there
know
any
what
video
that
games
means. Let's
anywhere
just
else?
0 out on that. Snoot.
Hold up, Ghost.
Well, I play video games, not.
No, I'm interpreting it to
I know.
mean I'm interpreting it to mean sports.
I think it's not even either of those, but
That's the crazy part. It's really might
it
not
might
be.
be like charisma.
yeah, that's what I feel like.
If it's a positive thing, play the game could be
I'll let
negative
you-
too. But if it's
But
anything, I could
is
interpret
that
it
a
as
positive for you? Like,
no. If
you got
it's that's what I'm saying. The negative would be slightly like underhanded.
Oh, I
way to-
see. I
the
think
positive would be having
like,
charisma,
yeah, I
kind
think
of, sort
yeah, I
of
think that
romantic
kinda
in a
makes
way,
sense.
because romantic is not on here.
Yeah,
That's a good
sadly,
point.
I mean, leave me with a 0 still, but
Jesus.
it's a weird question.
Anyway, we're just gonna move on. We don't fit
Leave
it.
that one to 0'd out.
Watch sports. I watch sports vicariously through social media, and I always
Give
keep up.
yourself a 1.
And
Hey, you be knowing people's names and stuff.
Jeez,
know it.
that's the metric.
0 for me.
Wait, Ace, you were just talking about Sherry Richardson or whatever. You don't want to take that fact you are tuned into the Olympics for some reason.
Let's not be silly. I just randomly came across my YouTube feed. Ghost is obviously a 1.
It's Ghost. Oh hell no. Okay, here's where we get back to reality. Here's where we get back to reality.
I don't know.
Listen to gospel. Give me my 1. Give me my 1.
Yeah, give me my 0.
Give me my 1. Give me my 1.
You guys can have those.
Go to the gym. Now,
Yeesh.
since I'm kind of falling behind, I don't know if I should expand
it,
this.
you get a point.
No,
This
I'm
is a
saying,
question.
no. I get the one in
Oh,
there's no every way to Sunday, but I'm wondering if we should expand this to workout in general, like have some level of fitness routine.
Oh yeah, because if it's go to the gym,
Yeah, it's not
zero, but
literally,
if it's
but-
workout, I'll take a 1.
Okay, well, give me my 1.
Not 0.
Ghost. When's the last time you did a push
I
up?
saw you that moving day.
What?
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Oh,
you're not gonna do that.
Lord. Oh, Damn.
Nah, that shit was different. I mean, I guess a zero. I don't do it consistently enough. Like, I mean, I do it once in a while, but not consistent enough to give me a
Okay.
zero.
Listen, I respect all honesty when it comes to this, and I respect the fact I'm winning again. Anyway, financially, so this is another one that's relative, especially if we looked at our debt to income ratio. But I think for the sake of this effect, none of us have ever had to like, hey, let me hold the 20. I think we can give ourselves all at once, unless someone feels they're not in a good financial space.
I would put a zero, but it would not be really realistic. So
Are you
No.
out of your Ace? What?
it's more. It's
We're
more.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We get it, but we're not necessarily at our peak or whatever. But yeah,
Fair enough. And now we get to the truly relative ones. They put all the relative ones at the bottom.
This might be
hey,
y'all
that's a
can
good one.
Yeah,
y'all
this is
can
where
just
this
mix
is where
it. I'm
it's a,
bugging, but I feel like other people should vote on this funny one to see if the other people
Yeah,
are.
I like that.
funny.
I like that. Okay, well, let's start for me. What do y'all think of me?
I'll give you a 1.
I don't want you to win, but yeah, I'll give you a 1.
Yeah.
Wes, yeah, you get a 1. You get a
This is
1 because you tell a good story.
Yeah,
Oh.
you definitely make me laugh sometimes around the crib. So yeah.
I guess.
I'll take the 0 to be honest.
Now the thing is, you are funny, Ace, but you definitely be kind of killing it or not killing it sometimes when you be having the little corny jokes, like very dry and like people can barely tell it's a joke.
Consistently.
It's definitely inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
sorry,
think
I gotta give you the.
yeah, I think it's not a it doesn't come out often enough.
Damn.
I wouldn't say
But-
you're.
But if somebody knows you, like,
Thank you,
and
Bo.
if you were, if you're in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
relationship,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure they'd see it. But
And now Ghosts. When's the last time you made me laugh, Ghosts?
Ghosts just be saying wild stuff.
That's true.
Just
That's
shocking. It's like shocking funny.
I think
I don't want.
me and Ghost are taking the 0 here.
No, because
Ghost be dead serious,
Ghost
though,
is funny. I'm not gonna care. I like Ghost. Ghost is funny. I'm giving him the 1.
All right, majority rules.
Alright,
I don't know if I would say I'm funny or not. But
It's hard because, like I said,
I guess
be
you're the
dead
type of-
serious, but it makes me laugh.
I don't think that counts. That's why I say
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Wait, what? How is it making you? How's it not making a person laugh? Like
yeah,
even if a person's funny because they like do slapstick humor and they're always like falling over, they're still funny.
Nah, but somebody can have like a funny personality, but it's like more intentional. It's not.
I'm
Well, yeah,
definitely
also
not.
being
dead
trying
serious
to-
about something, and it's
I'm
just like
definitely not-
wild.
I'm definitely not
That's a
intentionally
wild
funny.
thing.
So I think
The hot
if
takes make me laugh.
if you're
Yeah,
funny,
exactly.
you get it no matter which way, no matter how you sell it.
All right, yeah. I'll give him the thing.
So, yeah.
Now, if it's worth anything, I think it's safe to say. Oh, I firmly believe that all black men have the ability to be funny. I think it's just in us, and I wouldn't have anyone on here if I didn't think they're at least entertaining. So, if that's worth anything, even though you still got to hold that 0 Ace. Anyway, respectful. It's another relatively like super
I don't even know who-
relative one, and like it's kind of be silly for anyone to get a 0. I guess one way to think about when's the last time anyone was like intentionally. I don't know if the intentional part is relevant, but or disrespectful.
I think
For me,
we're all respectful.
well, let's address that though. When's the last time? And I'm not gonna speak on anything. Y'all know I'm very anonymous on this podcast, but Wes, you didn't seem too pumped about recent events.
Oh, what is
That's
it?
fine. I mean,
You think you kept that? You think you kept yourself 100% respectful in your recent?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna push any farther than that. Yeah, I have to take that one just off the strength of the fact that I don't believe in I take disrespect very seriously, so I operate in a way that I also don't disrespect anybody. So give me my one, please. Apparently, Wes gets it too. Ace, when's the last time you disrespected somebody?
I don't think it's really happened.
Okay, you get it. And Ghost?
I think I get him one. Yeah.
When's the last? Yeah, that's a question though.
When's the last time I was disrespectful to someone?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, not exactly a fun answer, but I probably
You don't have to give the specific like sometimes you spit in somebody's face, but if it's
no. It wasn't like that, but
He kicked a guy with no arms.
I was in theory. I'd say it was to my biological father. Yeah, just not answering calls, but that's I'm respectful overall. Give me that one.
yeah, that's
I guess it's
acceptable.
not fun, but
Now, loving.
Loving.
This is such BS.
what the fuck does that mean? Like,
I mean, again, from a perspective of a woman, this would be something that they look for. This is like one of the ones I really don't have any like content to really grasp out of this. It's really just like, yeah, just give us the ones, unless you really feel like it's not applicable to you.
I don't know if I want to call myself loving.
Yeah, he might have to take the 0.
No,
Yeah, actually, he does.
behind that. Give me that one.
I'm trying to
Wait,
think.
but you could be loving to family too.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I thought that's what
I'm loving in my actions. I hate saying that, but what I
No. Yeah, no. Hold on. Okay, so you can be loving toward family, but I think what this means, in a sense, is
you
being
love
able
random
to.
people.
No, it's being able to express it in a way like it's an expression type thing.
Oh,
Like saying certain words and yeah. So
thank you. You're right, Wes. Thank you. You got it. You got it. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I love when we talk. No, but I'm gonna ask a question. When's the last time you said "I love you"? It's simple as that, Wes.
I no,
Not that
today.
Okay, so he gets a one. Ace,
He easily. Come on.
Ace. When's the last time you said it?
Easily a one. What you mean?
Not that alone. Usually I say it in response, so I'll probably just.
No, when's the last time you said it first?
Oh shoot! No, that's cheap.
No.
When was the last time?
You haven't said it. You haven't said it recently.
Oh, actually, I did.
Not unprompted. Yeah.
I'm talking about Ace.
I think I did.
That's not sounding good.
You're right.
I'll take the 0. I should say it more. This will be my incentive.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, Ghost. When's the last time you said "I love you"?
Zero.
All right, what are we doing?
Now, I like the fact that we were able to get to an actual place with this. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The last time I said it first, yeah, I might have to hold the 0. Yeah.
People do that.
I mean, literally, somebody's doing it because you're saying it back.
He does not count.
But yeah, because if you're married, that shit does not count. Bro.
No, I'm not even saying that he shouldn't get the 1. I'm saying like,
I mean, he gets a 1, but I'm just saying, if you're married, it's a cheat code.
No, but
I mean, you know, there are a lot of people in marriages that don't say it to each other.
If I was to ask outside of your marriage,
I'd
would you
say,
still have that 1?
well, I wouldn't say it was necessarily recent, but I say it to the girls, I say it to my sisters, I say it to mom, I say it to dad. Yes, unprompted.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
He's loving. What's the problem?
Damn it. All right.
Okay, nice. Now these last two are also go hand in hand. I don't like the fact these are the last ones because it's not really much.
Who made this list, dog?
Honest not much content between these.
Wholesome what are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, you know what? We could.
Let me hear it.
Get philosophical on the difference between the two.
Oh, okay. I like where you're going with this. Okay, so, but I'm still not sure 100% what's the actionable thing. But yeah, there is a. Well, okay. We'll start with that. Even though it's not this doesn't address whether you get a point or not. Um, do you believe there's a difference between lying and not telling the whole truth? What about you? We'll start with you, Wes.
I should say no, and I don't think that's necessarily the distinction between honest and not. I'll get to that later.
Hmm. Okay. What about you, Ace? What do you think? Do you think there's a difference between telling the whole truth or and lying?
No. No.
No, because the intention is the same.
Wait, what?
No, intent
Well,
and
maybe you could say when the intention is the same.
yeah, you have to specify when the intention is the same.
I mean, unless by
You're saying
saying,
the intention is
unless by
always
saying, um, unless when you say not telling the whole truth, you mean like not deliberately, like you just for some reason you didn't tell the whole story, but it wasn't a deliberate thing, then then I think it's a separation. But if there's intention to make the person believe something other than the whole truth, I think
or not
That makes
speaking.
them the same.
Yeah, like literally not speaking. What if you just don't? What if you just don't say what the truth is?
It
well
depends on the
then there's a
intent.
difference. You said not tell the whole truth, so
It
you
still
said
it still depends on the intent. If let's say the person says something that you know is not true, but you don't correct them,
The,
you
the,
know that you're trying to obscure it.
the thing
But
is, and
if
maybe
if
it is
it's
worth
something that you
asking. I kind of want to just
know
get
you
to it.
should tell them, or you question whether you should tell them or not, and you don't tell
yo, you
them.
starting to bring in like a bunch of different
Okay,
scenarios.
yeah, real quick. Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
So look,
don't bring. Let's not bring up examples. Let's not listen to money. Just real quick. Ghost. What do you think? Do you think there's a difference between lying and not telling the whole truth?
I do think there's a difference. It's kind of a weird question, but yeah.
Okay, I actually thought I would be the only one, the odd man out here, and I thought this would make it a little easier. But yeah, I think there is a difference because lying, one is a sin, and it's the intention is to deceive, not telling the entire truth or telling them anything. You could that's just with not just, but that's withholding information, and I think there is a difference
Do
between these two.
what?
Huh?
To do
why
what?
are you withholding the information?
I mean, there could be a bunch of reasons.
There's a million good reasons.
To make the person believe something that's not the whole truth.
I mean, you're not making them believe anything if you're not telling them.
See, when you
It's not
say
about making them
not telling the
believe
person the whole
necessarily.
truth,
It's
you
about
told them something. Like I mean,
not. That's
that
not
that's
even.
not saying
Oh, okay,
anything.
okay. Now we can get into example territory. And even though this examples do get kind of muddy. Okay, and I think we talked about so much. We talked about some of these before. Okay, someone asks you, where did you go today? In one example, somebody says, uh, I went to the mall when they really went to the doctor's office. That's a lie. Blatant lie. If I say I went and it took care of some things, that's kind of where my mind is when when I'm saying like not telling the truth opposed to lying. One, you deceived them. Two, and on the other one, you just didn't use withheld information.
Okay. I mean,
A ransom
that's
error.
so that's so like you could get so I don't know. Like what would be the whole truth then? Because
Where you went.
so but I don't know like so it has to be at the same time of you telling everywhere you went, you're also saying that it has to be in line with what the person like is expecting as the answer to be the whole truth.
I mean,
like
the
physical location. Like if you change, like for example, you could get as granular as I went this room, this room, this room, or I went to this physical, this house, this store, then came back to this house. Like,
I mean, and that's why it does get to like a personal level. Like again, okay, so now we can get to you guys. If somebody asks you, "Where'd you go today?" Would you feel some like you did something wrong if you told them you weren't explicit in where you went, or you told them where you went, but you left out some information that is in kind of like, okay, so you went to multiple places, but you only told them about one place. Do you think that's wrong? I guess.
I guess not. I get what I'm getting at is that when you when you say not telling the whole truth, it does feel like there's a connotation of um there's like some type of interrogation happening to get at some information, and you could say something that's completely false, or you could say something that's not the whole truth but doesn't get the person to the answer that they actually wanted. Like you gave an innocuous example of where did you go, which I mean, it doesn't really matter if the person's just asking about your day, but if there's something specific like um I don't know, something where there's like a potential crime involved or something like that, leaving out information versus not telling the truth, like to me that's where they start to become more similar to, and all getting to
Yeah,
being the same.
I definitely understand that point. I guess I'm not necessarily looking at it from a they're asking. Yeah, they're not asking for a purpose of like trying to pin you down or pin you to something that you did wrong. They're asking in general. But again, it also is an individual thing because if you would feel like you're doing something wrong by not giving all the information, um, then again, it seemed like you would still be on the line of like these are the same things.
Exactly. That's why I think they are. But again, it's the situational thing. Like if it's an interrogational type, something has to be determined, and you don't tell the whole truth versus you lie. To me, is still they're both the same because there's intention to deceive.
Right, right. Um, yeah, I think ultimately, oh, this was an interesting conversation. Doesn't get us any closer to the fact. So is there anything that we can, any way that there's any? I mean, I guess for not a liar. When's the last time you lied? Is you lied recently, Wes?
No, no, why?
Ace,
No, no.
Ghost.
No.
Although I guess every single one of us could be lying right now.
The greatest lie of them all. Yeah, and I absolutely positively don't lie at all. So we all get that.
Wait, what was did we skip honest?
Yeah, because like, is that really just a? I mean, is that literally like one and the same? Like, is that
No, no, no.
that doesn't seem like that doesn't seem fair.
That's what I was saying. We should discuss the honesty. To me, this is why people pair it with openness. It's a sense of, do you act and behave in a way that shows honesty? Do you give honest feedback? Do you try to be transparent in most situations? It's not necessarily, but when you're asking if the person's a liar, that means, is the person trying to deceive intentionally? Like,
Oh, okay. My
yeah.
apologies. I guess I mean it was still an interesting conversation, but I do better understand where you're going. The only
Mhm.
kind of actionable thing I can kind of think about from there is, are you the type of person that if somebody around you is looking crazy or have done something crazy,
Yeah,
will
something like this.
will you approach them or will you just keep it pushing? And obviously that's still kind of vague. I wish I could get something a bit more specific, but um, yeah, I guess in general, are you more inclined to tell somebody that something's off about them, or will you just keep it to yourself? What do you think, Wes?
I think I'm honest. Well, and I don't even know if it needs to be on that kind of negative tip. More like are you an open person too? Like, especially in terms of a spouse or family member, are you someone who's
Well, how
interested?
open? How open determines openness?
Are you? I mean,
Determine that for yourself.
yeah, well, yeah, kind of. But if
But as we've established,
no, no, hold on, hold on, hold
some
on.
of these things do need to have some level of we can point to
If
what
hold
it
on,
means.
yeah, but we can't. They're not all science. They're not scientific. The thing
It doesn't
is,
have to be scientific, but is there a recent? I mean, we try to follow the same level pattern. Like, is there some
no.
recent moment where you
Let me let me put it to you. If you're imagining someone, a random person, third party observer, maybe a work colleague or just a random person, if they called you honest, would you think they're joking, or do you agree with it? Like, would that be something that they would put as part of
I mean,
your
everyone and their mother's gonna say yes. What do you? Well, I don't think that's.
I
Again,
don't know.
I'm not saying
Man, start judging yourselves. Because I feel like we're going to be honest about our answers. What would you give yourself, Quest?
I think you could think one thing, but your actions could have expressed or show another thing. And
So
I don't
judge
necessarily
each other?
huh?
Should we
Again,
judge each other?
I'm not necessarily saying that. The problem is I don't necessarily have a one-to-one good like something you've
We're
done
all
recently.
one.
Hmm?
It's okay. We're all ones.
I'm not going to, I don't think I get a one.
See,
Because of the openness thing. I don't feel very open.
Give
see,
everybody a one.
see, I'm telling you again. I think it's beneficial if you can point
Okay,
to
fine. We're
like
doing
Although I
this.
guess if I say I'm a zero, that's kind of honest.
Oh shoot! Reverse, double reverse psychology. Nah, Ace, you're a one.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just looking for content. If there's really nothing to really
I think
pull,
the
then
fact that I'm losing shows how honest I am.
this is absolutely true. Well, yeah. I mean, there you have it. I think the results
This
speak
is
for
some bullshit.
themselves.
Nah, hold up. Nah. We need to run this back.
If
Stop the
you're
count. We need to
if you're listening audibly, the
No,
score is
look at this score.
QuestLando 20, West 19, Ace 14, and Ghost is tied with West for 19.
It's just some
why does
BS.
this seem like it might be completely inverse?
Yeah, you know what's funny is that I would say Ace, you are the most wholesome of all of them, followed by I don't know. I would say followed by West and Quest then me. So pretty much inverse. I
I
say I'm the
mean, yeah, I mean, we're kind of pushing it for time, but I would be interested. Maybe we can come back to this one day of like, what do you think makes somebody wholesome, quote unquote?
Well,
Because again,
how
some of
about
these are relatively silly metrics about like reading comics,
what
and
about spoken
some of them are more
word
vague about like
in the
funny.
anime?
But hey man, we're just going based off this, and I guess real quick, I
Where's
feel like
read book?
really,
Man, that's what we're missing. Give us
Yeah,
one up on
the
Quest.
one that would have. Yeah.
This is some madness.
hey man.
Madness.
Women don't care about book reading, but yeah. To give credit, this was posted by Twitter user Black Supreme Kai. So yes, give him his credit.
We all know that reference.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah. So all the ladies out there, if you're looking for a wholesome individual, you can talk to me. But I digress.
You did the numbers before this game started.
No, I only looked at like the first line, and I thought we're all gonna get it, and then you came in and said, but yeah, obviously this is relatively even with numbers, this is still like a whole very subjective thing. I'm pretty sure, like what Ghost was saying, there are probably women that would look at me as very not wholesome due to some of my characteristics, but we're gonna leave that for another day. But yeah, if there's nothing else, we can conclude. That's it for the topics.